This part. Hooray! Here, this Lakefront Brewery. Wow! Look around, look at all this junk, blood stuff in here. Jeez, what it does. I'm gonna tell you what it does. Let's start off with our history first. Talk about how you got here. But first, let's talk about me. I'm Nicky, N-I-C-K-Y. I work here at Lakefront. I live in Milwaukee. That's about it. Now, I like to know my tours a little bit. So, if anybody from anywhere fun or interesting today, Chicago is neither of those things. So, I know where this guy's from. Are you from Chicago? No, okay,
Hey!
wait, California, about the same distance, give or take. No, yeah. Over here, Madison, lovely, beautiful place. That's about, for those who don't know, it's like 30 minutes, an hour away. Anyway, from yeah. Oh, you're off the years together, whatever. Over here, anywhere fun? Montana, Texas. Texas, all right. Sweet, all right on the border. Okay, everybody's all over the place. You guys came from all over, even India, certified international tour. Hooray!
Yeah!
We're all here to learn about beer, look at sexy tour guides. Great. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to learn about the sexiest tour guide of all, the man who started it all, the dude I love more than anyone. This guy right here. Yeah, look at this beautiful, beautiful man. This is Russell, the Muscle J. Glitch. He is our founder, he's our president. This dude signs my checks. So of course he's a man I think about when I go to sleep every night. I love him so much. Russell is not here today because it's Sunday, and that's the day of rest for God. He is not here. He's here every other day of the week, though. He's here about 6 days a week. You see him walking around. He is strikingly handsome, as you can tell. He's about 30 feet tall, and he does have a full set of teeth, contrary to this picture that I'm showing you. I promise it's got him. I love this man. My favorite thing about Russ, though, he's got a big old beautiful brain. He's so smart. My boy's wicked smart. In 1981, he graduated from college with a degree in mechanical engineering. Yeah, super smart guy. He did what every smart person does. He graduated and moved here to Milwaukee. He moved here with his older brother, Jim. They moved into the River West neighborhood here in town. For those of you not from here, River West is located west of the rivers. And they moved in to their small apartment. They said, we're going to split up the chores. Now, before I tell you about that, I'm going to show you what Mr. Jim looks like, okay? That was a picture of Russ. This is a picture of 4 dudes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? 4 dudes in this picture here. Dude on the end, right here, who looks like a mechanical engineer. That is Russ. Wow. He also looks like Egon from Ghostbusters in this. Dude in the middle here. That beautiful mustache. Ooh, that is older brother Jim. Now I told you Russ was a mechanical engineer. Jim, with a mustache like that, in the early 80s when this picture was taken, I can think of 2 jobs he could have had. Has anybody got a guess as to what Jim did for a living? Porn star! No! That's the #1 guess. He's obviously a police detective. Duh, yes. That's right. Where are you from? Sure, yeah, whatever. Yeah, what else are you known for, man? No, we got the bean and the Mill Tower. That's it. This right here is the porn star police detective Jim Klisch, of course. But he is the older brother. So he decides how they split up the chores, right? So he says, I'm going to do all the cooking. Russ, you're going to do all the cleaning. That's a bad deal for us. Jim is a slob. He can't cook a damn thing either. So what does Russ do? Russ goes out and buys his brother a cookbook. In the cookbook happened to be a home brewing guide. Jim saw that. He ripped that out of the book, threw the rest of it away. He said, I'm going to try making some beer at home. And home brewing can be really dirty and messy and stinky, especially if you're just starting out. But he doesn't care, because he doesn't have to clean it up. So he makes this huge mess one day, and then Russ comes home from a long shift at the mechanical engineering plant, and he finds that hot, stinky mess, and he's going to yell at his brother for making the mess. But before he can, Jim comes out of the bathroom holding a cup of a yellow, frothy liquid. That's right. And he tells his younger brother to take a sip of it. Yeah. You guys have siblings?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have 2 9 times out of 10, I wouldn't get a cup for the yellow liquid that you might be thinking of. That's a true story too. You gotta let your mind race with that image. Now anyway, Russ though, he is a man of science. When his brother offers the mysterious bathroom cup, what does he do with his curious mind? Russ takes a sip, as we all should do right now. If you got something to sip, take a little something like Russ would do. Oh, that's really good. That sensation you're feeling, very similar to what Russ felt. It wasn't pee in the cup, no. It was beer. Wasn't the best beer Russ ever had, but it also wasn't the worst Russ had had much like before. Yeah, that's the best joke on this one. Now Russ says if my older brother does anything, I can do it better. That's right. So the brothers began to compete against each other, see who could make the better batch of beer. Eventually they put their pea-sized brains together. They formed a medium-sized brand. And they came up with our flagship beer, the River West Stein. River West Stein is the #1 craft beer in Milwaukee to this day. It's our best seller. It's about 48% of our sales. We sell it all over the world. We will love this Stein. But when they invented it, they didn't make any money off of it. They entered it in a bunch of home brewing competitions. They got a bunch of ribbons, notoriety, but no cash. So what do? They sit in Russ's basement and have a production meeting, which is heavy drinking. And then a great idea dawned on them about 6 hours into heavy drinking, as all good ideas do. They said, wow, this beer is so good. We're so sexy. What are we gonna do with it? Let's bottle it, let's package it, let's open a brewery and see what happens from there. And then the next morning they woke up in their hangover haze to find out they already signed the lease to the building. There it is! Lakefront Brewery was born. This is our opening day, December 2nd, 1987. That's when we opened our doors. This is our first location. This is an old bakery, also located in River West. Russ and Jim lived above it and they worked in the basement. So they'd wake up, have a piece of toast, drink a beer, and go to work, as anyone in Wisconsin does. This right here, this humble start is where it all began. In the first year of production, we brewed a whopping 11 barrels of beer. Wow. Put that in perspective. Miller Brewing here in town. Miller brews about 11 million barrels a year. But you have to remember, back then, they're stuck at their dead-end day jobs of a mechanical engineer and police detective / porn star. So they can only go to work on weekends and holidays whenever they have the time, right? And the space they're working out of is quite unforgiving as well. It's pretty small, it's tight, it's hot, because Russ is in there. No offense, it's hot, and there's a bunch of junk in there too. This is a picture of that basement brewery. This picture was taken around 1994. You can tell because Russ looks like Forrest Gump in this picture. Here he is. Russ is pouring cherries to make our world famous cherry lager. That cherry lager was the first fruit beer brewed in America since Prohibition. Super delicious beer. We use Wisconsin Door County cherries to make it. One of our best beers, so delicious. We haven't made it for 30 years, so I don't know what it tastes like, but I bet it's really good, and you can't get it, so don't ask about it. This right here, this picture also features 3 tanks behind Russ. Those are fermentation vessels for fermenting beer. Go figure. Yes. Those were formerly dairy tanks. Russ himself converted the dairy tanks to ferment beer, which is the most Wisconsin thing you're ever going to hear in your life. And there's a little artistry on them too. So each tank has a lid with a face painted on it. And there's 3 tanks. So if my math is right, that's got to be 3 faces total. Does anybody got a guess? Who's painted? Yes! Oh, that's right. It's a point for Chicago. Boo. Yeah, whatever. Chill out. But you won the question correctly. You answered it right, and you answered it first, which means you get this little treat right here. This is a little drink token. I know you guys have it because you're on the tour. So this drink token right here is a little prize. Hate to get you, but there you go. There'll be more chances for tokens, but not every question is going to get you a token. Keep that in mind. The more you beg for it, you're not going to get one. Anyway, you're right. This is the Three Stooges. The Three Stooges, Mo, Larry, and Curly. They're here today. They're right out front. Those lids guard our brewery day and night. Yeah, the side facing the street on the lids is the Stooges. The side facing the building is the hop gods. We used to make an IPA with the hop gods. We used the blood of virgins and lambs to make it, but then we ran out of ingredients, so we don't use it anymore. But when you leave today, give them a kiss, make a wish, do something nice. But yeah, that's that. We love them. Back to our story. So 1997. The brothers have been in business for 10 years. They're in that small basement still. They're making about 2,300 barrels a year. At that point, they're selling all over the city. They're being pretty productive. They're great. But they cannot make any more. There's no more room. It's physically impossible to make more than 2,300 barrels. So they start looking around. Where can we expand the operation? And they got some money saved up. They're doing all the work themselves, even transport. They would take a keg up the street on a dolly, or they would take a keg across town in the cab to the bar, which is super illegal. But Jim was a cop, so they got away with it. But in 1997, they said, all right, where can we expand? What's available? The city said, we got a problem too. Yeah, this is a picture of the problem the city had to deal with. This picture was not taken in 1997. It features the problem at hand, though. Yeah. This is the building at hand. Does anybody have a guess where this building is? Yeah, it's right here. Don't poking for that. No, it's easy. Yeah, you know where you are. Congratulations. This is the building you're in right now. This building was built in 1890. This picture was taken around 1910. This building was a coal-fired power plant. It powered Schlitz Brewery up the street. It powered the Milwaukee streetcar. Fun fact about the Milwaukee streetcar, we don't have one anymore. Why? Well, they discontinued it because it ran over too many people. That's a true